Hi all, Cheryl here. I told you that I was going to drop my book very soon, and I have. Longing to Learn, Bringing a Sense of Delight and Freedom Back to Training and Development in the Workplace is now available on Amazon. You can get it like this in a paperback or through ebook. It's not very expensive, it's very inexpensive, and it's also not very long. This is an overview of a much larger process that I'm going to be, that I'm currently putting together and will be sharing very shortly for training and development professionals, individuals, any individuals who deal with development in organizations and different businesses. So Longing to Learn is, I wrote this book because that's where I was for a very long time. Even though I had a really great job, my salary was awesome, my team was wonderful, I was, going to and having and developing training opportunities for myself and for others, something was still missing. I was still longing for something. I remember talking to one of my friends, looking at my resume, saying, I really don't feel like I've done anything, even though all of these things were on my resume, I really didn't feel like I'd done anything over all the years that I've been working. I'm 43 now, so I've been working for a very, very long time. And work just seems to be, getting money to pay the bills, possibly forming some kind of career. But for the most part, it's a necessary evil, right? Because I want to get money and other things so that I can do things I really want to do, right? And that it's less than satisfying. So what I found was, once I remembered how to learn, my job was not just something I reluctantly got up for every morning. My job became my work, and my work my job. I did not know that that was possible, even though I'd heard, when you find something that you love to do and it's not like work. I mean, that was a really nice saying, but it wasn't a reality for me until recently. So in Longing to Learn, what I do is introduce you to this new reality for me. And it starts with a new language about learning and work and what all of that means. What is an employee exactly? Exactly what is an organization? What does it mean to train? What does it mean to learn and evaluate? Who are the real decision makers in an organization, right? So I introduce these kinds of things, this kind of language, these kinds of questions, and I talk about what and who a real learner is, right? No matter what our role is, what our function is inside or outside the organization, all of us have a responsibility to learn, right? And as I say on my website, training can be delegated to someone else, but learning cannot. That is solely your responsibility, and you are the only one accountable for your own learning. So please go ahead and purchase Longing to Learn, bringing a sense of delight and freedom back to training and development in the workplace. Ask me any questions that you'd like to ask once you've read the book, before you read the book. I'm very, very excited about the direction that this is going. And you all are going to be and have already been and will continue to be an enormous part of where this goes. So thanks again for listening. Go to my website, CherylAbram.com again, and let me know what you think. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.